Good morning and welcome to the Celebrate podcast. I'm Lisa McGarry, co-owner of Celebrate Primary Care.
I'm Della Tootin, the other owner of Celebrate Primary Care.
And we come live every Tuesday at 11 on YouTube and Facebook. And we like to talk to people in our community who are doing amazing things. And we always want to thank Elio with Fiesta Media for producing. You got to do your, you didn't? Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, that's your normal thing. And you can listen to past podcasts anywhere you listen to podcasts. And today we're super excited to have Sherry Houston with us again today.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Welcome back. Sherry,
Yes.
We're so excited about your passion for the community and for what you do with Ronald McDonald House of North Central Florida.
Yes.
And we wanted to have you back today in particular to talk about upcoming event. So can you tell us about the house and tell us about what's going on? There's also exciting news because I know that the house is going to be opening back up for people to start volunteering again, which is amazing because people miss that in the in the kitchen and all the things that they can do. So tell us all the things that you know, and I love you so much because you're excited and you talk so much.
Well, thank you both for having me here. So first of all, the house is open. Yesterday, we had our first set of visiting chefs, the Visiting Chef Program, which is a group who comes in and cooks for our families.
Yes.
We had to suspend that because of COVID. Right. And November 1st, we are inviting new groups in, 4 people at a time, but it still gives you an opportunity to be able to cook, interact with our families on a very limited way. And when you're cooking in our house, you make our house smell like a home, which is so fabulous. Yes. In fact, I know a good visiting chef when I go home and I smell like the food that they are cooking. So my husband likes to know what's going to happen that night because he smells what I smell like at the house. So we're excited to welcome back the visiting chefs.
That is amazing.
What is happening at our house in a fundraising perspective is Sunday is Beyond Bourbon. And we are so grateful to both of you and to Celebrate Primary Care for your sponsorship and for presenting that event for us. So this is going to be kind of an epic event.
It's exciting.
It's being held at Valley View, 4 p.m. on Sunday. Right. Embers is providing all of the food, and we will have 6 master distillers. They're coming from Kentucky, and they are bringing lots of things for people to try. And then we have 3 of our own barrels. Can you imagine?
So cool.
So I bet you don't know how many bottles come from a barrel of bourbon.
I don't.
240. You go on Jeopardy now. so we have
That should be for 1,000. I think that's a good one. Like that's not a $200 question. That's at least 1,000.
Yeah. So 240 bottles out of the each barrel.
Out of each barrel. So we have 3 barrels coming with the Ronald McDonald House logo on.
That's so
and
fun.
A barrel is a very unique opportunity in one moment in time. So when you go to the liquor store, you actually buy a blend. Now it's one particular barrel. And so one barrel is coming from Woodford Reserve, one is coming from Whistle Pig, and the third is coming from Jack Daniel's Select. So very unique opportunities and once in a lifetime opportunities. Because once those 240 bottles are sold, there is no more from that barrel. And then we auction off the empty barrel. Because who knew people love the empty barrel?
They collect them and use them for things.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Well, then they make beers, like bourbon barrel beers, and put them in the barrels. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff
and
you
there's
can
a lot
do.
of people brewing.
Wines too. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll be live auctioning that. And then a couple of other live auction items that we have is our UF football coach and his wife with a meal from Embers. That's 10 of your friends. That'll be live auctioned off. And actually we have a chef from our advisory council. His name is Chef Amadeus. And he is doing a door knock event at your house. So he shows up and he cooks whatever you have in your house.
What?
For 10 people. So can you imagine that?
Awesome.
That
So if he
sounds a little
came
bit
to your
stressful.
house right now, like what would he really cook? Right?
There's some rice in there, some noodles. I mean, we got ramen.
Yeah. Got soy sauce.
So Chef is he's an awesome human, very, very creative, obviously.
You would have to be.
Yes. And then there's a winery that's going to follow him also into your house and so provide wines that are paired with that 5-course meal he is making with whatever you have in your freezer, your pantry, and your refrigerator. And Chef also makes these really cool seasonings. So he's going to be able to season things up. So it should be a really epic experience once in a lifetime. And that's also a live auction.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Well, and then the other thing that I love is that we have so many people that have donated these cool items for the auction.
The silent auction.
Yeah. And how do people, so I think that, a lot of people are coming to the event, but the people who aren't coming to the event can still bid on those auction items, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
everything, because we're still in the middle of this pandemic, the event is going to be held outside. So we'll be following all the COVID protocols. However, if you aren't able to get out to Valley View or you're not able to attend, you can sign up for the mobile bidding app, and you can still bid on things. Now you can't bid on the live auction,
Right.
but you can bid on all. I believe we have 65 silent auction items.
And another one today.
66.
66
from Comprehensive Dental, which is a cool thing. It's like this set of whitening, which is amazing, and then a cool toothbrush, and so it's really cool.
That's
so
awesome.
we've had neat things donated for the house.
Oh, absolutely. There's a bourbon tray with all different kinds of bourbons. Most of those bourbons aren't even represented in any other place in our event. We also have some fun dinners. We also have some cosmetic experiences. Pure Aesthetics donated an experience at their location. So some really unusual things that will attract people to want to make a gift and support our families.
Yeah.
So can I talk a little bit about the families?
Yes,
Please
please.
do.
Oh my goodness. So we have a 31-bedroom house at 100% occupancy, 365 days a year because of the preeminent doctors at our children's hospital. In fact, one of the reasons I was almost late today is I met a mom and dad who gave birth to twins. It's their first their children, and the little girl is thriving. The little boy is having a couple of little issues, but I got to see pictures, and it was so thrilling. And what made it even more exciting is my daughter just gave birth to twins yesterday.
Congratulations.
They're 5 pounds. These children are sitting at 2.5 pounds right now, and they're from
Emil.
Pensacola. So mom and dad will be able to stay close to their newborn babies until they reach the gestational part that they can go home safely. And mom's able to express breast milk, which we all know is like gold for these
Vital.
preemie babies. And so she was actually on her way out of the house to deliver the breast milk to her little boy and little girl.
Oh, so sweet. That's so cool.
Love it.
So, you talked about during COVID being, so strict, and that's lightening a little bit, would you say? Somewhat?
It is lightening somewhat. So our family room is still closed. It's on the 10th floor of our children's hospital. However, we're still delivering comfort bags. And the comfort bags are about yay big. And they're filled with sweet and salty snacks, non-perishable microwavable meals, chocolate and mints, anything that you would want to kind of sit bedside with your child and to nourish you. And last year, at the end of last year, we delivered 980 bags. Wow. Emily, our director of house operations and programs, works directly with the pediatric social workers. This year so far, we have delivered 1,400 bags.
That's amazing.
And the coolest part is that all the items that go into those bags, whether it's the non-perishable microwavable meals, or it's those sweet and salty snacks, or oatmeal cups and power bars, everything has been donated by our community. Yeah. So when we put a need out on Facebook, we get cases of whatever that need is. And we're so grateful for everyone in Gainesville and our surrounding communities that's been supporting those comfort bags.
Yes, that's amazing. So when people want to donate, do they contact the house? And then I know that the process for me when we've dropped things off was to show up to the house, ring the doorbell, and then they bring the cart out and help you unload it. So, which is really nice.
Or Amazon, but they have an Amazon wish list, which is even easier because they just, it shows up.
Yes, Amazon is true. That's the other option. The wish list is you go to the Ronald McDonald House of North Central Florida wish list, correct?
Correct. And that's on Amazon and Target. Okay. And then you can do a little gift receipt so we know exactly who is sending those goodies to us.
Yep.
Della, we always love to see people.
Yes.
So if you want to pull your car up, Emily or our manager on duty will greet you outside. We love to post on social media our wonderful partnership with all of our donors. So we may want to ask for your picture, and then we'll bring those goodies in. We usually let them sit several days, and then Emily and her team will package those into the comfort bags. And then as the pediatric social workers ask for those bags to be delivered, Emily will take them over to those pediatric social workers.
Cool.
That's awesome.
You mentioned something when we were together last week, which I thought was cool and a lot of people don't know about, and it's something that's easy and doesn't take any effort. It was about when you're ordering anything through Amazon, you designate. Can you talk about that?
Is it Smile?
Smiles.
Yes.
Yes.
So Amazon Smile, if you designate us, Ronald McDonald House Charities, North Central Florida, all of a certain percentage of what you purchase will then be donated to our house. Now, to be very clear, I have no idea what you're purchasing, okay?
Yeah.
So it doesn't say that Della and Lisa are buying these kind of things, so don't get excited.
Yeah.
And we don't even know how much it is that is coming specifically from you. However, quarterly, those monies drop in our bank account. And right now, it's been about $300 a quarter, which is real
That's
money
amazing.
to our house. And that's no money that you're expending. So if you designate us as your charity, then we will receive those monies. And the cool thing is, because we do this at my real house too, with my husband, my real house, and with my real husband, and we're able to see exactly, it's true, we're able to see exactly how much we have donated through Amazon ourselves. So it's
I
really,
love
it's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's easy. You just have to put
free to
smile.
you.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think that
Yeah.
people know about that.
They
you know?
don't.
And I think that some people are probably nervous about like, oh, are they going to tell on me for ordering all these shoes that we hide in our closets?
I have no idea what you
You have to
purchased.
be. You have to beat the UPS driver home so you can hide all your stuff.
Oh,
funny.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's bad.
Very good. So the house is full right now, and you always talk about you never know what's coming at you. You have all kinds of trauma patients. You have brand new babies, heart babies. Are the heart babies still, or the heart children still the biggest majority right now?
41% of our families are waiting for a heart for their child, and they stay an average of 3 to 6 months because a child must pass for a heart to be implanted into another child.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of joy when families get that heart. Sometimes there's hardship if that child spikes a fever and then that child isn't eligible to receive that heart. So there's lots and lots of emotions that are occurring at our house at any one time.
Oh, for sure.
It's very stressful. I found it interesting that Berlin heart, is kind of it's a temporary, right? It's a bridge to the actual transplant.
Yes.
So that's a cool thing that also happens here. So I love that.
Yep.
So what else can people do to support the house? I mean, what's coming up? I want you to talk about, I know that there's December 6th.
6th, right?
Yeah.
Yes, December
Talk
6th
to
is
us
our
about that.
Build a House for the House event. Once again, it will be in person. It'll be held at the Cade Museum. That is a Monday afternoon from 11:30 until 2. We have some fabulous people in our community like Paige Beck, who will be one of our judges, Chef Amadeus, Al Rosas, along with Chef Britton from Embers, and they will be walking around judging individuals who take that gingerbread kit that we give them and create some monstrosity, or teams of 8 can work together and build some grandiose thing. Whether one year they built UF Health, another year,
my goodness.
I believe Parrish McCall built a fire station that they actually designed and built themselves in real life.
Yeah.
So there are soccer moms that come. There are business people who attend. Anyone can attend this event, and there will be lunch provided by Taste, and then we will have some adult beverages for those people who need to be lubricated for some creativity, so to speak. And
Nice.
then a lovely afternoon of adding your creativity, getting into the holiday spirit, all benefiting the families who are staying at our Gainesville Ronald McDonald House.
That's awesome. It always looks like so much fun on the pictures. We haven't done it, but I think we're going to do it this year, which is amazing.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
who I want on my team is Joe Walker. I had to
Yeah.
I had to do an activity with him where we had to take pieces of paper.
Oh, you're folding
and,
it?
and build like the highest, tallest contraption that we could, structure. And he was just magical. And I was like, he would be a great person to have on this team. But I am also thinking about, like, we talked about hot glue guns. People bring all kinds of their kit.
Oh, they
you know?
do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
they
secrets.
bring-
I need to tell us all the secrets.
Suitcases filled with things. Oh my gosh, I am not
To
a
do the
creative woman.
houses, yeah.
And they bring all this
interesting.
stuff. And then the only thing you have to do is use the gingerbread from the kit. So you don't have to use anything else other than all the gingerbread. So
Okay.
sometimes people crumble it and make it dirt or whatever it is. That's the only thing. And then there's different categories. There's the most edible one. So
Not
so
the
you
hot
can't
glue
put-
one?
Not the hot glue one. No, Lisa, not the hot glue one. Then there's one from Candyland. Then actually I get to decide as the executive director, the one that dazzles me. Then there's the
nice.
judge's choice. So it's about 10 different categories.
Okay.
So you can actually plan which category you want to win. And then there's the home wrecker. So if I was participating, I would be the home wrecker. So you put all this work into your amazing gingerbread house or your gingerbread monstrosity, and it
Falls.
implodes. It is sometimes people are brought to tears. It is the
because they work
saddest
so
thing.
hard.
I know,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
so
so
sad.
unknown.
Yeah.
So the judges will give an award to the home wrecker, and there's an individual category and a
gosh.
group category. I'm telling you, I'm not creative. It is really stressful.
Oh yeah,
People
I'm not creative
plan.
either. I'm a watcher. Like I'll observe, and if you ask me to put something somewhere, I'm good. But like I am not good at design anything.
I love
No.
it. It's
so
so fun.
stressful sometimes. So yes, so we love people who participate in teams. You do have to know ahead of time whether you're going to participate in a team or as an individual.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So they did a really good, I don't know if I'm saying it right, press release video, that
Like a promo.
promo video, yeah, with Paige Beck and then the
Oh,
little
nice.
kid. He's so cute.
Yes, so Dylan Lines, we have a wonderful partnership with TV20. And Dylan Lines' nephew was part of that PSA. And so Paige is obviously one of our judges, and Dylan is our MC. And
Oh,
so
fun.
it is a very cute PSA. I won't tell you the behind the scene information, but let's just say that Dylan's nephew is a very creative little boy, and Dylan is not.
Oh,
we'll
that's
just go with that.
That's so fun.
Oh,
And then, can I talk about one more event coming up?
sure,
Please.
absolutely.
So, in 2022, I know this seems like such a long time, we will have our annual clay shoot. So, it's going to be held on February the 18th. So, if you'd like to do an outdoor activity and shoot clays, this is the event for you. We are endorsed by the Kids and Clays Foundation, which provides all of the ammunition. They provide firearms that we can auction off, along with a fabulous silent auction. And we will have a morning shoot, we'll have an afternoon shoot, and this will be the first year we have an after party. We always have our awards after the event, but the afternoon shoot will then have awards and a little after party to celebrate the accomplishments that have occurred.
that's awesome.
So that event has grown over the years. Last year we had over 500 shooters participate, and that's held at Bradford Sportsman's Farm. And it starts at 7:30 in the morning and will run to 6 o'clock at night.
That's a day.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
a full day.
So that's in February. Okay. So all of the events that are upcoming, the bourbon event, are there still tickets?
Yes, you can
Okay.
go to our website. You can call me. You can see I'd love to talk, or talk to Megan Carl, who's our business manager, and we can take your credit card over the phone. You can go to our website, www.rmhcncf.org. Yes.
And is it CC?
No.
No.
RMHCNCF.
Elio's gonna fix it.
We had an
Or-
extra C on there. I
Too many
think.
C's.
Too many
Yep.
C's.
But we do like to be able to see.
Yes. We do
Not that many
there.
C's.
It's fixed.
There you
So-
go. Thank
so
you,
they can go
Elio.
to- they can go to that website.
RMHC.
RMHC.
CF.org.
Uh-oh.
Ronald McDonald House.
Or just
Charity.
Google-
Charities, North Central Florida.
Or just North Central Florida. Google it. Google it.
Google it. Yes, it works great.
Yes.
And so yes, there are still, we call them tickets or sponsorships. So a ticket is actually a sponsorship too. So when you see what's on the website, don't think there's anything else that you can do. They're really sponsorship tickets.
Awesome.
Everyone in our world is a VIP, and you can eat as much as you want. You can drink as much as you want. Beer and wine, if you don't like to drink bourbon, is also available along with water and sodas and tea.
Sweet.
Real quick. So on the bourbon event, there is a contest for a drink, right?
Yes, there
Okay.
is a bourbon competition that Embers is sponsoring for us, and there are some really cool prizes. And then the cocktail will debut at the event.
And then they put it on the menu.
Yes, How cool
That's
is that?
awesome.
Everyone can try it,
It's
which
so
is so
cool.
incredible.
The one from last year was amazing. I've had it at the restaurant, and it's delicious.
a little spicy and
Yeah.
fun, and
Super fun. And one other thing I forgot, which is going to be great for holiday gifts, is that there's somebody there to etch bottles.
Yes, and
yeah.
those are individuals from Jack Daniel Select.
Yep.
And so if you want to have a gift that says, happy birthday or happy Hanukkah or Merry Christmas, they can actually do that. You will take all of the bottles that you purchase. It's $100 per bottle from those private barrels, or 6 bottles for $500. You take those bottles home that night.
That's
so you'll
awesome.
have them for hostess gifts or for holiday gifts
Aren't
for
you
your loved
happy?
ones.
Because
I
last year
am!
you had to be a distributor, right?
Yeah. Yes. I made people mad. This year I want to bring people joy.
Yeah. Well, it is nice because people can come there and shop.
Yes,
And that makes
absolutely.
a great gift, because I feel like people have almost everything. And, people who love that kind of thing, that's a great gift.
The other thing we have is a bourbon pool. So we have 50 bottles. They range in price from $45 all the way up to $150. And you pull, for $50, you pull a number, and that equates to one of the bottle numbers. And it's a big surprise, but you could win that amazing bottle of bourbon, or at the very least, you're still getting a $45 bottle of bourbon that is
Right.
going to be fun to drink.
And people, sometimes forget, but it's to benefit the house, which is amazing.
is.
So, it's so nice. And that, again, makes a great gift.
I have
So-
a question. Can you do the bourbon pull remotely, or
No, you really
just the
do
silent
have to
auction?
be there.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
to pull your number.
Okay, awesome.
Unfortunately.
No, that's
yes,
okay. I
but
was
you
just
can bid on all
curious.
the silent auction items.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. So what else are we forgetting to talk about? Is there anything that you can think of?
Yeah, what else you
Well,
got?
the other thing is that people don't remember, you can take those pop tops off of soda,
Oh, that's
bubbly
right.
water, LaCroix, beer, things
Yeah.
like that, and save those little pop tops. And I can bring you a little house buy that you can put that in your business or at your real house, or just put in a Ziploc bag. Those little pop tops we recycle. It's approximately 40 cents a pound. That really brings in approximately $2,000
Isn't that
to our
wild?
budget. So once again, think about the Ronald McDonald House in everything you do, whether
Yeah.
you're at Publix buying a BOGO, or you are having that bubbly water. Just take that little pop top off, and save it for us and drop it by anytime. We'll meet
I
you
love
outside.
the little houses that you have.
They're cute.
I know.
And you can pick those up when you drop off,
Yes.
a donation item. Emily or the house manager
Yep.
can drop that off.
Absolutely.
Which is
And you don't even
awesome.
need you don't need one of the houses. Just put in a Ziploc bag or
Yeah.
an old water bottle or anything you want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your staff is amazing. The other day I came over, and Wandra, she was just so lovely. So they do a great job. All of them. They're just amazing. And I know that they treat those families so well.
Well, thank you. Wandra's our executive housekeeper. She's the longest tenured person on our team.
Yeah.
She's been with us for 9 years, and she truly makes our house a home. Everything
awesome.
is so clean. Our COVID protocols are enhanced and enforced because Wandra cares so deeply, and makes sure things are taken care of so well.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, you guys are a well-run machine,
Yes.
and we are excited to be
part of it.
a part of you, and a part of, getting to support the house. And you mean so much to us, and we appreciate you being here so much. And we're looking forward to Sunday.
Thank
and
you.
And the gingerbread
Gingerbread event.
houses, and
Yep.
and the clay shoot.
Yeah.
And thank you
And
again.
Red Shoe again next year.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Yes,
hopefully
in
actually
person.
live.
That would be nice. Yeah, absolutely.
But truly, thank you for being our presenting sponsors for the
Yes.
Beyond Bourbon event. We could not do it without both of you and your entire team.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Awesome.
Yes,
So we'll get
thanks.
people connected through your website and through Facebook.
Yep.
And,
Absolutely.
Get people.
And the visiting chefs back. So I'm
Yay.
so excited. We did that with our community group at church a couple of years ago. It was so much fun. We just loved it. And the kids, I know you can't have that many people now, but back when you could, we had the kids, everybody helped, and it was so sweet and kind.
But now it's 4 people.
Yeah.
So it just gives you more opportunity to cook something dazzling
Yeah,
in our
that's
house
great.
and make our house smell,
Smell
like a
good.
home.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you
right,
for
thanks
being
a
here.
lot. We appreciate it. All right, guys, we'll see you next Tuesday at 11 live on YouTube and Facebook, and we appreciate it. And come to the event on Sunday. It would mean a lot to all of us. Thank you.